Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to hear me right now. Yo, just UPI, not today, not tomorrow, and not in this season of your life. Because giving up is easy, but greatness demands that you push through when your strength says stop. There are moments in life when the storm is raging, when everything seems lost, when the weight on your shoulders feels unbearable. It is in those moments, right in the middle of the struggle, that destiny is being formed. You see, the enemy would love for you to quit. He would love for you to throw in the towel, to lower your hands, to stop reaching. But you are not ordinary, and your story is not ordinary. Some of you have been fighting battles no one even knows about. Some of you have been knocked down more times than you can count. But let me remind you today, every setback is a setup for your comeback. Every closed door is guiding you to the door God already opened. Every failure is teaching you the lesson that success demands. You can't give up like that because your vision is too big. You can't give up like that because your purpose is too powerful. There is a season waiting for you. A season where the seeds you planted, prayers you whispered, the tears you shed, they will all bear fruit. But it requires you to hold on. Listen to me. Strength is not born in comfort. It is forged in trials, shaped in pressure, and molded by perseverance. And if you quit now, you will never know what you were capable of. You were made for more than ordinary living. You were made to rise above the noise, above the pain, above the discouragement. I don't care what the world says. I don't care how heavy the burden feels. You can't give up like that because your future is calling your name. The blessings that are coming are bigger than the obstacles behind you. And when you finally stand on the other side of this storm, you will not only survive, you will shine, you will inspire, you will change lives. Take a deep breath, lift your head, and press on. Do not quit, do not surrender. Do not allow despair to steal your destiny. You are stronger than your fear. You are braver than your doubts, and you are loved by the one who never fails, who never abandons, and who always rewards those who endure. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, but it will never come if you give up like that. Hold on, stay faithful, and fight with everything in you, because your best days are ahead, and they are waiting for the warrior in you to rise. I need you to hear me today, not just with your ears, but with your heart, your soul, and every fiber of your being. Perseverance over comfort is the only way to greatness. Too many people in this world are willing to settle for comfort. Too many people are willing to trade their destiny for a little ease, a little security, a little temporary relief. But let me tell you something. Comfort does not create champions. Comfort does not create leaders. Comfort does not create a life that leaves a mark. Comfort produces mediocrity, stagnation, and regret. Think about it. Every major breakthrough, every life-changing achievement, every story that inspires was birthed in discomfort. No one ever discovered greatness while lying down in ease. No one ever forged a legacy while walking the smoothest path. No one ever experienced the fullness of their potential without encountering the pressure, the trials, and the challenges that demanded perseverance. Comfort is a silent enemy. It whispers in your ear, take it easy. Don't push too hard. Don't risk too much. And if you listen, steals your tomorrow before you even see it. I want you to imagine a seed buried in the soil. The seed wants to sprout. It wants to become a tree, strong and tall, but it cannot do so without breaking through the soil, without stretching against the resistance, without fighting through the darkness. The soil presses down, the weight is heavy, and the path is not easy. But that pressure is not punishment, it is preparation. Pressure is what enables the seed to grow roots deep into the earth, to anchor itself, to withstand the winds and storms that will come. Comfort, on the other hand, would leave the seed lying in the dirt, safe, untouched, and never realizing what it was created to be. You see, perseverance over comfort is not just about enduring, it's about embracing the struggle as part of your process. Every challenge you face, every obstacle in your path, every moment of doubt, every sleepless night, these are not signs that you are failing. These are signs that you are growing, that you are stretching beyond what you thought was possible. Every discomfort, every hardship, every struggle is the training ground of your character, your faith, and your destiny. Some of you have been walking through life hoping that things will get easier. Some of you have been praying for the road to smooth out, for the burdens to lighten, for the storms to pass. And let me tell you, something is not meant to be easy. Life is not meant to coddle you. Life is meant to challenge you, to test you, and to see whether you will rise when others fall. Comfort is a luxury that comes after perseverance, not before. If you chase comfort first, you will never reach your purpose. But if you choose perseverance, you will discover a level of strength you never knew existed, a level of resilience that cannot be shaken, and a life that cannot be stolen. The greatest things in life require sacrifice. The life you dream of, the success you desire, the impact you are meant to make, none of it comes without effort, without struggle, without enduring the discomfort that shapes champions. You cannot achieve extraordinary results by living an ordinary life. You cannot build a legacy by doing what is easy. You cannot reach your destiny by staying where it is safe. The path to greatness is paved with perseverance, and the road is never comfortable. Think about the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the leaders, and the visionaries you admire. Do you think they reached their level by taking shortcuts? Do you think they got there by avoiding discomfort? No. They faced early mornings when they wanted to sleep. They faced criticism when they wanted approval. They faced failure when they wanted success. They embraced the hard work, the long nights, the sacrifices, and they persevered. They chose perseverance over comfort, and that choice set them apart. Comfort is seductive. It looks harmless, but it is dangerous. It convinces you that you are okay, that you are enough, that you can pause, and one day it quietly robs you of your potential. Comfort will make you forget why you started. Comfort will make you settle for less than you deserve. Comfort will make you ignore the voice inside that is calling you to rise. But perseverance will make you grow. Perseverance will make you stronger. Perseverance will make you unstoppable. Now, I know that perseverance is not easy. I know that it feels hard. I know that some days it feels like the world is against you, like every door is closing, like the weight on your shoulders is too heavy to bear. That is the exact moment you need to remind yourself, I cannot give up. I will not give up. I am not built for comfort. I am built for purpose. This is where champions are made. This is where leaders are forged. This is where your destiny is written. Every discomfort you face, every obstacle you overcome, every challenge you push through is a testament to your strength, a declaration of your faith, and a marker of your courage. You are learning to persevere, to endure, and to triumph. And one day, when you look back on the journey, you will realize that every moment of struggle was a stepping stone. Every sacrifice was an investment, and every hardship was a lesson that prepared you for the life you were meant to live. Do not chase comfort. Do not run from struggle. Do not avoid the work that will define you. Embrace the hard moments. Stand firm in the storms. Fight through the fatigue, the doubt, and the fear. Persevere when it would be easier to quit. Push when it would be easier to pause. Rise when it would be easier to lie down. Because the life you are meant to live, the purpose you are meant to fulfill, the legacy you are meant to leave, it requires you to choose perseverance over comfort every single day. In closing, I want you to make this commitment with me. Every time life gets hard, you will remind yourself that greatness is on the other side of discomfort. Every time fear whispers in your ear, you will answer with faith. Every time the world tells you to slow down, you will speed up. Every time the path gets rough, you will remember that perseverance over comfort is not just a choice. It is your destiny. You were made to endure. You were made to rise. You were made to conquer. You were made to leave a mark that lasts. Comfort will never give you that. Struggle will, sacrifice will, perseverance will. I want you to listen carefully today, because this is not just a speech. This is a declaration, a truth that can change the course of your life. Every setback is a setup. Hear me when I say it. Every time life knocks you down, every time you fail, every time your plans crumble in front of you, it is not the end. It is not punishment. It is preparation. It is the universe. It is God. It is life itself setting you up for something greater, something higher, something beyond what you can imagine. Too many people stop when the road gets rough. Too many people quit when the doors close. Too many people throw in the towel when their dreams seem impossible. But let me tell you this, the moment you feel defeated, The moment you feel like giving up, that is exactly the moment that is shaping you for your breakthrough. Every setback is a signal, a sign, a spark that something bigger is coming. Think about it. Think about the heroes, the leaders, the visionaries who inspire the world. Do you think they reached their destiny without setbacks? Absolutely not. Every one of them faced moments of despair, moments of failure, moments when the world said, it's over. But they didn't see those moments as endings. They saw them as setups. They saw the delays, the losses, disappointments as preparation for their rise. And that is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Those who see setbacks as the end will never experience their destiny. Those who see setbacks as setups will rise stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Setbacks are not a curse. They are a blessing in disguise. They are the hidden hand that is shaping you, molding you, and equipping you for what's next. Every closed door, every failed plan, every mistake, every no you received, all of it was working together to set you up for your eyes. You see, life has a way of redirecting you, and sometimes it feels painful. Sometimes it feels unfair. Sometimes it feels like the world is against you. Pain is your teacher. That redirection is your guide. That challenge is your opportunity. I know some of you have been through storms. I know some of you have been knocked down so many times that it feels like there is no hope. I know some of you are wondering if you will ever get back on your feet. But let me remind you, this is not the end of your story. This is the prologue to your greatness. Every setback is a setup for your breakthrough. Every failure is a step closer to your success. Every closed door is opening the door to your destiny. Think about Joseph, who was thrown in a pit by his own brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and imprisoned. If Joseph had given up, if he had surrendered to despair, he would have never become the ruler of a nation. Every setback he faced was actually a setup for his rise. Every hardship, every betrayal, every moment of isolation was preparing him for a life of influence, purpose, and power. And that is what life is trying to do for you. The very things that seem like obstacles are actually laying the foundation for your triumph. The bigger the setback, the greater the setup. The more you feel defeated, the closer you are to a breakthrough. The more your dreams seem delayed, the more your destiny is being refined. Life is testing you, refining you, stretching you, and preparing you for what is coming. And if you quit now, if you give up because of pain or disappointment, you will never see the glory that awaits you on the other side. Some of you are waiting for signs. Some of you are waiting for confirmation that you are on the right path. I am telling you right now, look at your setbacks and see them as evidence that something greater is coming. That job you didn't get, that relationship that ended, that business that failed, health struggle, those are not punishments. They are setups. They are lessons. They are guides. They are the universe saying, you are not ready for what I have prepared, but you will be. Setbacks build strength. Setbacks build resilience. Setbacks build character. When you face rejection, failure, or disappointment, you are developing the endurance that will allow you to handle the greatness ahead. The setup is often disguised as struggle. The setup is often disguised as pain. But it is always working behind the scenes to prepare you for your destiny. You cannot allow yourself to be discouraged by setbacks. You cannot let fear or disappointment define you. You cannot let temporary losses stop you from moving forward. Every setback is a setup for your comeback. Every challenge is an opportunity to rise higher than you ever imagined. You have to shift your perspective. You have to believe that what feels like failure is actually preparation. You have to trust that the universe is working in your favor even when it doesn't feel like it. I know it is not easy. I know it hurts. I know it feels unfair. But greatness is never easy. Destiny is never convenient. Your breakthrough is never delivered without a fight. Every setback you face is preparing you to step into a version of yourself that you could never reach without struggle. Every closed door is guiding you to the door you were meant to walk through. Every no is creating the momentum for your ultimate yes. I will not be defeated by setbacks. I will not be discouraged by failure. I will not quit when the road is rough. I will trust that every setback is a setup for something greater. I will rise, I will endure, and I will overcome. Your story is not over. Your destiny is not delayed. Your greatness is waiting, and it is closer than you think. The very thing that feels like the end is actually the beginning. The very thing that knocks you down is actually lifting you up. The very thing that challenges you is actually setting you up for your victory. So hold your head high, lift your spirit, and keep moving forward. Persevere, endure, trust, because every setback is not a stop. It is a setup. And when you finally arrive at the other side, when you finally step into your breakthrough, you will look back and realize that every struggle, every pain, every disappointment was working together to prepare you for the life you were always meant to live. Do not quit. Do not give up. Do not let setbacks define you. Rise above them. Embrace them. Learn from them. Let them set you up for a future so bright, so powerful, so extraordinary, the world will have no choice but to take notice. Your setback is not your failure. It is your setup. Your purpose demands persistence. It is not enough to have a dream, a vision, or a calling. It is not enough to know what you are meant to do, because purpose without persistence is just a wish. It's like a fire without fuel. It will flicker for a moment, but it will not endure. Purpose demands persistence, because the road to greatness is never smooth and the journey to destiny is never easy. Some of you are sitting here today thinking about giving up. Some of you are wondering if the struggle is worth it. Some of you are questioning whether you are capable of fulfilling the calling on your life. I am here to tell you this: if your purpose is real, it will test you. If your purpose is genuine, it will push you. If your purpose is true, it will require persistence. The very thing that you were created to do will not allow you to quit. It will not allow you to settle. It will not allow you to take the easy road. It will demand that you rise, that you fight, that you endure. Purpose is not a temporary feeling. Purpose is not a fleeting idea. Purpose is the deep, unshakable call within you that whispers, even when the world says no. Purpose is what keeps you awake at night, what stirs your soul, and what refuses to let you rest until you see it fulfilled. But let me warn you, fulfilling purpose is not convenient. Pursuing your calling is not comfortable, and living out your destiny is not simple. It demands persistence, unwavering, relentless, unyielding persistence. Persistence is the bridge between where you are and where your purpose wants you to be. Every great leader, every visionary, every person who has ever made an impact understood this truth. They did not arrive by chance. They did not succeed by accident. They succeeded because they refused to quit, because they refused to give up, because they refused to allow temporary obstacles to destroy their permanent dreams. Their persistence carried them through storms, through setbacks, through failures, and through moments when the world told them it was impossible. Your purpose will always be bigger than your comfort zone. Your calling will always stretch you beyond what you thought you could handle. Your destiny will always challenge you in ways that make you question whether you are strong enough, capable enough, or prepared enough. But that is the point. Purpose is designed to grow you. Purpose is designed to stretch you. Purpose is designed to demand persistence so that when you finally arrive, you are ready to handle the greatness that comes with it. Look at the stories of those who have achieved remarkable things. They did not stop when the first door closed. They did not quit when rejection knocked on their door. They did not give in when failure tried to define them. No, they persisted. They kept going, kept striving, and kept believing in their purpose, even when everything in the world seemed to be saying, "You cannot." And that is why they succeeded. That is why they achieved. That is why their lives became a testament to the power of persistence in fulfilling purpose. Some of you are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect set of circumstances. I am here to tell you there is no perfect moment. There is no ideal opportunity. There is no flawless path. Purpose does not wait for convenience. Purpose calls you now with urgency, with passion, and with persistence. And if you answer, if you commit, if you endure, your persistence will become the engine that drives your dreams to reality. Persistence means showing up when it is hard. Persistence means rising when you feel defeated. Persistence means continuing to take steps forward, even when progress seems slow, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and even when everyone else has given up. Persistence is the fuel that keeps the fire of purpose burning. Without it, purpose will fade into regret, disappointment, and what could have been. I know some of you have faced rejection, failure, and disappointment. I know some of you have been knocked down so many times that it feels like standing up is impossible. I know some of you are weary from the battle, tired from the fight, and questioning whether it is worth it. But hear me now. Your purpose demands persistence precisely because you are capable of it. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you believe. Your calling is too important to abandon. Persistence transforms obstacles into opportunities. Persistence transforms failures into lessons. Persistence transforms pain into power. When you refuse to quit, when you refuse to give in, when you refuse to let setbacks define you, you unlock a strength within you that cannot be shaken. You begin to realize that nothing can stop you except your own surrender. And as long as you persist, as long as you endure, as long as you fight, you are unstoppable. Your purpose is not random. It is not accidental. It is not a whim. It is a divine design, a personal mission, a calling that only you can fulfill. And the very fact that it exists within you means you were made to carry it, to live it, and to complete it. But completion does not come overnight. Completion does not come without effort. Completion does not come without persistence. And if you understand that, if you embrace it, if you commit to it, nothing in this world can prevent you from fulfilling your destiny. So today, I am calling you to rise. I am calling you to fight. I am calling you to persist. Do not give up when the journey is hard. Do not give up when the road is long. Do not give up when the world doubts you. Your purpose demands persistence. Your vision demands persistence. Your destiny demands persistence. You will not be complete. You will not be fulfilled, and you will not be successful until you learn to endure, to fight, and to persist through every trial, every challenge, and every obstacle in your path. In closing, I want you to declare with me, I will persist. I will endure. I will rise. I will fight. Purpose is too important to quit. My destiny is too powerful to abandon. I will keep going, keep striving, keep believing, keep pushing until I fulfill the calling on my life. My purpose demands persistence, and I will answer that call with all that I am. Faith must always triumph over fear. Fear is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It can paralyze you. It can hold you back. It can stop you from taking the steps toward the life you were meant to live. But faith is stronger than fear. Faith is the force that propels you forward when everything in your life seems to be screaming, stop. You cannot do this. You are not enough. Faith is what allows you to see possibilities where others see impossibilities. Faith is what turns mountains into molehills, obstacles into stepping stones. Fear is familiar. Fear is comfortable in a strange way. It whispers in your ear and convinces you to stay where you are. Fear tells you to shrink, to hide, to play small. But let me tell you something, fear does not create greatness. Fear does not create progress. Fear does not create a life of significance. Faith does. Faith is what allows you to step into your calling even when the path is unclear. Faith is what gives you courage when you feel weak. Faith is what lifts you above the voices that say you cannot, should not, or will not. I know some of you are living in fear today. I know some of you are afraid of failure, afraid of rejection, afraid of the unknown. I know some of you have been paralyzed by doubt, second-guessing yourself at every turn. And I want to remind you today, fear is a liar. Fear is a shadow that only exists when you let it occupy your mind. Fear only has power if you surrender to it. When faith rises, when faith is louder than fear, fear has no place, fear has no hold, and fear loses its grip. Faith over fear means choosing trust when the path is uncertain. Faith over fear means moving forward even when the doors appear closed. Faith over fear means believing in yourself, believing in your vision, believing in the one who designed you, even when circumstances scream otherwise. Faith does not deny reality. Faith does not pretend that life is easy. Faith does not ignore challenges. Faith faces them head on, armed with courage, conviction, and a deep belief that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Every great breakthrough in history, every story of triumph, every miracle began with someone choosing faith over fear. Someone took a step when it was scary. Someone raised their voice when they felt small. Someone pursued their dream when everyone else told them it was impossible. Faith is the difference between a life that is ordinary and a life that is extraordinary. Faith is the difference between surviving and thriving. Faith is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Fear is temporary, fear is fleeting. Fear may roar for a moment, but faith endures forever. Faith stands when fear trembles. Faith walks forward when fear wants to retreat. Faith sees the invisible, believes the impossible, and receives what the world says cannot be obtained. But here is the key: faith is a choice. Every day, you decide whether you will allow fear to control you or whether you will step forward with faith. You choose whether to retreat or to advance. You choose whether to live in anxiety or in confidence. Your choice determines your destiny. I know it is not easy. I know the storms of life rage. I know that fear can be loud, convincing, and relentless. But remember this: faith grows stronger in the fire. Faith is forged in the trials. Faith is strengthened in the valleys of uncertainty. And every time you step out despite fear, every time you take a leap of faith when you feel uncertain, you are building the courage and resilience that will carry you through the rest of your journey. Fear wants to keep you stuck. Fear wants to keep you small. Fear wants to convince you that you are not capable, not worthy, not enough. But faith whispers back: you are able, you are equipped, you are more than enough. Faith does not always make the path easy, but it makes you strong enough to walk it. Faith does not remove the mountains, but it gives you the strength to climb them. Faith does not erase storms, but it gives you peace in the middle of them. Some of you are waiting for certainty before you act. Some of you are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect opportunity. Let me tell you, there is no perfect moment. There is no perfect day. There is no flawless plan. Faith does not wait for certainty. Faith acts despite uncertainty. Faith moves forward even when the road is dark. Faith trusts that the steps you take today will lead you to the destiny that is yours tomorrow. The greater your purpose, the greater the fear. Bigger your vision, the louder the doubt. The higher your calling, the stronger the resistance. Fear is proportional to your potential. So when fear rises, know that it is a sign that you are on the right path. Know that it is a signal that what lies ahead is extraordinary. Know that fear is not a stop sign. It is an invitation to rise with faith. Faith over fear means refusing to be paralyzed by what could go wrong. Faith over fear means refusing to let anxiety dictate your actions. Faith over fear means holding your head high, lifting your eyes, moving forward with confidence, knowing that you are not alone. Faith over fear means trusting the process, believing in your gifts, stepping boldly into the calling that is on your life. I will choose faith over fear. I will rise when fear says I cannot. I will move forward when fear says to stay. I will trust the process when fear says to quit. I will believe in myself, believe in my purpose, and believe in the one who designed me. Faith is my anchor, my guide, my strength, and my shield. I will not allow fear to control my life. I am a child of courage, a warrior of faith, and a conqueror of every obstacle. Fear is loud, but faith is louder. Fear is temporary. Faith is eternal. Fear can shake you, but faith will sustain you. Fear will try to stop you, but faith will carry you. The moment you choose faith over fear, the moment you decide to trust instead of worry, and to step forward instead of retreat, your life will never be the same. Miracles, breakthroughs, victories, and opportunities await those who refuse to let fear rule their lives. The storms in your life are not your enemies. They are your teachers. They are not punishments. They are preparation. They are not setbacks. They are setups. Every storm you face, every challenge you endure, every moment of pain, every trial that shakes you to your core is building your character. It is shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. Too many people are afraid of storms. Too many people pray for an easy life, a smooth path, and a journey free from struggle. But let me tell you something: comfort does not create character. Ease does not produce strength. Safety does not build resilience. It is the storm, the pressure, the struggle, the unexpected twists and turns that shapes you into the person you are meant to become. Storms build character, and character builds destiny. Think about it. Every person you admire, every leader, every visionary, every hero has faced storms. They have endured loss, rejection, betrayal, failure, and hardship. But what sets them apart is not that they avoided storms. It is that they allowed the storms to shape them. They learned from them. They grew through them. They emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Storms are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to develop you. Some of you are in a storm right now. I know it feels overwhelming. I know it feels unfair. I know it feels like the weight is too heavy to carry. I know it feels like the world is against you. But let me remind you, storms are temporary, but the character they build lasts a lifetime. The trials you endure, the pain you face, the challenges you overcome are all shaping the person you were created to be. Storms test you, stretch you, and strengthen you. And if you endure, you will emerge victorious, resilient, unstoppable. Character is not revealed in comfort. Character is revealed in adversity. Character is revealed when the winds howl, when the rain pours, the lightning strikes, and when the world seems to be falling apart around you. It is in those moments, the moments that feel unbearable, that your true character is being forged. Storms are the workshop of the soul, the crucible of greatness and the laboratory of endurance. Consider the tree that grows strong in the wind. It bends but does not break. It faces the storm, withstands the pressure, and it emerges taller, deeper rooted, and more resilient. The storms it faces do not destroy it. They make it stronger. That is exactly how life works for you. Every challenge you face, every hardship you endure is strengthening your roots, deepening your resolve, preparing you to stand firm in the face of whatever comes next. Storms are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that you are growing. They are not signals that you are unworthy. They are signals that you are being prepared. Every trial, every setback, difficulty is equipping you with strength, resilience, wisdom, and courage. And the character you build in the storm will carry you through every future challenge, every opportunity, and every triumph that awaits you. Too many people give up in the storm. They stop before the breakthrough. They quit before the victory. They surrender before the blessing. But the storm is not the end. It is the process. The storm is the teacher. The storm is the forge in which your character is shaped. And those who endure the storm with faith, courage, and persistence are the ones who rise above it stronger than they ever imagined. Storms also teach patience. Storms teach humility. Storms teach gratitude. When you face trials, you learn to value the calm. When you face struggles, you learn to appreciate the victories. When you are tested, you learn the depth of your strength and the height of your potential. Storms are not meaningless. They are meaningful. They are the pressure points that refine you, the friction that polishes you, and the fire that ignites your character. I know some of you are asking, why me? Why now? Why is this happening? And I want you to understand something. It is happening because you are being prepared. It is happening because you are capable of more than you think. It is happening because your character needs to be strengthened for the life, the calling, and the destiny that lies ahead. Storms are not punishments. They are preparations for greatness. The bigger the storm, the stronger the character. The heavier the trial, the deeper the wisdom. The more intense the pressure, the greater the resilience. Do not despise the storm. Do not resent the struggle. Do not fear the challenge. Instead, embrace it, learn from it, grow through it. Let it shape you into a person capable of handling the extraordinary life that awaits you. I will not be defeated by storms. I will not be broken by trials. I will not be shaken by challenges. I will allow the storms to build my character, to strengthen my resolve, and to prepare me for my destiny. I will rise above every difficulty, overcome every obstacle, and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Storms are temporary. Character they build is permanent. Storms pass, but the lessons they teach remain. Storms may rage, but your spirit can remain unshaken. And when the storm finally subsides, when the sky is clear, when the sun shines again, you will realize that the very thing you feared, the very thing you endured, was the very thing that prepared you for the greatness that is now yours. So stand tall, lift your head, face the storm with courage. Face the challenge with faith. Face the struggle with determination. Storms build character, and character builds destiny. Embrace every trial, learn from every difficulty, and persist through every challenge, because your storm is not the end. It is the beginning of your breakthrough, your triumph, and your rise to greatness. The person you are becoming in the storm is far greater than the person you were before it. The strength, resilience, and wisdom you are gaining now will carry you through every future challenge. And when you finally emerge, you will not only survive, you will thrive. You will not only overcome, you will inspire. You will not only succeed, you will lead. I will face the storm. I will endure the struggle. Embrace the challenge. I will allow the storms in my life to build my character, strengthen my spirit, and prepare me for the destiny that awaits. I am stronger than my trials. I am wiser than my challenges. I am capable of overcoming any storm. My character will rise and my life will shine, because storms build character and character builds destiny. You cannot allow discouragement to define your life. Discouragement is real. Discouragement is heavy. Discouragement is a weight that can crush your spirit, steal your joy, and blind you to the possibilities ahead. Let me tell you something powerful today. Encouragement is stronger than discouragement. Encouragement can lift you up, inspire you to keep going, and remind you of the greatness that is within you, even when the world tells you otherwise. Too many people allow the negative voices, the setbacks, the failures, and the criticisms to control their destiny. Too many people believe the lies of discouragement and they stop before the miracle happens. I am here to declare to you, you were not created to be defeated by discouragement. You were created to rise above it, to push through it, to thrive despite it. Every time discouragement whispers in your ear, encouragement must speak louder in your heart. Discouragement comes in many forms. Sometimes it comes as criticism from others. Sometimes it comes as self-doubt, fear, or uncertainty. Sometimes it comes as repeated failure, unanswered prayers, or doors closing when you were expecting blessings. But no matter how it appears, remember this discouragement is temporary, but your purpose is permanent. Your dreams are bigger than any disappointment. Your destiny is stronger than any delay. And your potential is greater than any obstacle. Think about the moments in your life when you felt like giving up. Think about the times when the world seemed to be against you, when nothing was going right, hope seemed distant. In those moments, you had a choice. You could let discouragement defeat you, or you could allow encouragement to lift you. And let me tell you this, the moment you choose encouragement, you change the trajectory of your life. You shift from despair to hope, from defeat to victory, and from doubt to faith. Encouragement does not mean ignoring reality. It does not mean pretending that everything is easy or that problems do not exist. Encouragement is about perspective. Encouragement is about believing in your ability, trusting the process, and refusing to surrender to the lies that say you cannot succeed. Encouragement reminds you of your past victories, your inner strength, and the resources you already have to overcome your current challenges. Encouragement is the spark that ignites courage, determination, resilience in your soul. Some of you are carrying discouragement right now like a heavy burden. Some of you have been beaten down by life, by circumstances, by people, and by fear. I want you to know that you are not alone. Every person who has achieved greatness has faced discouragement. Every person who has left a mark on this world has walked through valleys of doubt, rejection, and struggle. The difference is that they refuse to stay there. They refuse to let discouragement define them. They chose encouragement. Encouragement from within, encouragement from faith, encouragement from allies, encouragement from vision. And they pressed on. Encouragement against discouragement means refusing to listen to the negative voices. It means silencing the critics, ignoring the naysayers, and refusing to believe the lies that tell you you are not enough. It means speaking life over your dreams, faith over your fears, and action over your excuses. It means surrounding yourself with people, messages, and experiences that uplift you, inspire you, and remind you of your worth. Encouragement is a shield against the attacks of despair, and it is a weapon against the enemy of doubt. Think about the power of a single encouraging word. Kind word, a word of hope, a word of faith can shift a person's entire day, week, or even life. And when you learn to encourage yourself, to speak life into your own dreams, to remind yourself of your vision, your goals, and your potential, you become unstoppable. No discouragement can hold you back when you are fortified by encouragement. No obstacle can defeat you when your spirit is strengthened by hope. No failure can define you when your mind is filled with belief in what is possible. Discouragement is a test. Encouragement is the answer. Life will throw challenges at you. Life will present disappointments. Life will attempt to shake your faith, your confidence, and your motivation. Encouragement is the key that unlocks perseverance, resilience, and victory. Encourage yourself when no one else will. Encourage your dreams when others doubt. Encourage your heart when the road feels impossible. Encourage your soul with the truth that you were made for more than temporary setbacks. Some of you are waiting for someone else to lift you up, to validate you, to remind you of your worth. Let me tell you, you are your own greatest source of encouragement. You have the ability to rise above discouragement by choosing faith, hope, and persistence. You have the ability to speak over your life, to declare victory over your challenges, and to move forward despite every obstacle. The power of encouragement begins within. It starts with a decision to refuse defeat, to refuse despair, and to refuse surrender. Encouragement also reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that your purpose is eternal. Every failure, every disappointment, every closed door is preparing you for something greater. Every delay, every mistake, every painful moment is a lesson, a teacher, and a step toward your destiny. Encouragement allows you to see beyond the present struggle, to focus on the bigger picture, and to believe that your best days are still ahead. I want you to declare this with me today. I will not be defeated by discouragement. I will rise above negativity. I will speak life over my dreams. I will remind myself of my purpose. I will embrace hope, courage, and faith, and I will move forward despite every obstacle. Encouragement will be my guide, my shield, and my strength. I refuse to let discouragement control my destiny. I will succeed. I will thrive. I will persevere. Discouragement is a moment, but encouragement is a mindset. Discouragement is a challenge, but encouragement is a choice. Discouragement may roar, but encouragement will rise louder. And when you commit to encouraging yourself, believing in yourself, and trusting the process, nothing can stop you from fulfilling your purpose, achieving your dreams, and living the life you were created to live. So stand tall, speak boldly, move forward. Face every challenge with courage. Allow encouragement to outweigh discouragement, hope to overpower fear, and faith to triumph over doubt. Your life, your dreams, and your destiny are worth every effort. And when you choose encouragement against discouragement, you step into a life of victory, strength, unstoppable momentum. Hope is not passive. Hope is not wishful thinking. Hope is a weapon. It is a force that can move mountains, break chains, and carry you through the darkest storms. Hope is what allows you to see the light when all around you is darkness. Hope is what empowers you to keep going when the world says stop. Hope is what fuels your courage, strengthens your faith, propels you forward toward the destiny that is yours. Too many people underestimate the power of hope. They see it as fragile, as temporary, as something easily broken. But I am here to tell you that hope is stronger than fear, louder than doubt, and more powerful than despair. When you arm yourself with hope, you are equipped to face every challenge, overcome every obstacle, and conquer every trial. Hope is not a suggestion. It is a weapon for those who refuse to be defeated. Think about the moments in your life when everything seemed lost. Think about the times when the storms raged, the doors closed, and the world told you, it's over. In those moments, hope is what keeps you moving. Hope is what whispers in your heart, this is not the end. Your breakthrough is coming. Your victory is closer than you think. Hope is what keeps your spirit alive when circumstances scream defeat. It is the weapon that turns despair into determination and struggle into strength. Hope gives you perspective. It reminds you that your current situation is not your final destination. It allows you to see beyond the temporary pain, the setbacks, and the failures to focus on the possibilities that lie ahead. When you hold on to hope, you are not defined by the challenges of today, but by the promise of tomorrow. Hope shifts your mindset from fear to faith, from doubt to belief, and from weakness to resilience. I know some of you are carrying burdens today. I know some of you have faced disappointment, heartbreak, loss, and failure. I know some of you are wondering if you will ever see a way forward. I want you to understand this hope is your weapon in the battle for your life. When hope is alive in your heart, no circumstance can defeat you. No setback can stop you. No enemy can hold you down. Hope is the light that refuses to be extinguished, the fire that refuses to go out, the force that refuses to be silenced. Hope also inspires action. It does not wait passively for miracles to happen. Hope motivates you to take the next step, to keep moving forward, and to fight for what you believe in. When you hope, you act. When you hope, you persist. When you hope, you refuse to surrender. Hope is a weapon because it transforms waiting into preparation, despair into determination, and vision into victory. Some of the greatest achievements in history began with hope. Every breakthrough, every invention, every triumph began with someone refusing to give up, refusing to accept defeat, and holding on to hope when all odds were against them. Hope is the spark that ignites courage, fuels persistence, and sustains endurance. Hope is what allows ordinary people to do extraordinary things. It is the weapon that turns dreams into reality. Fear will tell you to quit. Doubt will tell you to settle. Circumstances will tell you to give up. But hope will say, keep going. You are stronger than you realized. Your breakthrough is ahead. Hope is not a naive feeling. It is a deliberate choice. It is a conscious decision to believe that what is coming is bigger than what is behind you. It is a declaration that you will not be defeated, delayed, denied by the trials of today. Hope is also contagious. When you carry hope, you inspire others to believe. When you demonstrate hope in the face of adversity, you become a beacon of light for those around you. Your hope can lift a family, a community, and even a nation. Hope spreads courage, resilience, and faith. That is why hope is a weapon not only for yourself, but for everyone you touch. Some of you are waiting for signs, waiting for perfect conditions, waiting for the world to give you permission to move. Let me tell you this, hope does not wait. Hope acts, hope stands, hope persists, hope fights. And when you wield hope as your weapon, you no longer need the world's permission. You no longer need everyone to agree. You no longer need conditions to be perfect. Hope is your power, your strength, and your guide. I will wield hope as a weapon. Refuse to be defeated by fear. I will refuse to be silenced by doubt. I will refuse to be paralyzed by uncertainty. Hope will rise in my heart. Hope will guide my steps. Hope will fuel my actions. Hope will carry me through every storm, every trial, and every challenge. My breakthrough is coming, and hope will lead the way. Hope is not passive, it is active. Hope is not weak, it is powerful. Hope is not temporary, it is eternal. When you use hope as your weapon, nothing can stop you. When you let hope guide your thoughts, decisions, and actions, you become unstoppable. When you carry hope in your heart, every setback becomes a setup. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone toward your destiny. So rise today, stand tall. Speak boldly, act courageously, arm yourself with hope, and let it be the weapon that propels you forward. Let it be the force that defeats fear, silences doubt, and overcomes every obstacle in your path. Hope is your power. Hope is your strength. Hope is your weapon, and with it, nothing can stand against you. Breakthrough does not come easy. Breakthrough does not come overnight. Breakthrough does not come to those who quit at the first sign of difficulty. Breakthrough comes to those who endure. Every victory, every success, every life-changing moment is preceded by endurance, the ability to keep going when the road is hard, when the journey is long, when the weight of the world presses down on your shoulders. Endurance is the bridge between where you are now and the breakthrough that awaits you. Many of us want miracles without the wait. Many of us want results without the struggle. Many of us want rewards without the fight. Life does not work that way. Destiny is forged in the fire of persistence, refined in the pressure of trials, and revealed in the endurance of storms. If you want to experience your breakthrough, you must develop the capacity to endure, to persevere, and to keep moving forward, even when it feels impossible. Think about it. Every breakthrough in history, every story of triumph, every victory that inspires us came after endurance. The scientist who discovered the cure after hundreds of failed experiments, The athlete who crossed the finish line after years of grueling training. The entrepreneur who built an empire after countless setbacks and rejections. None of these people gave up when the journey was hard. None of them quit when obstacles arose. They endured, and that endurance brought breakthrough. Endurance is more than just patience. Endurance is more than just showing up. Endurance is the relentless refusal to quit, the unshakable belief that your breakthrough is coming, and the determination to move forward no matter what. Endurance keeps you going when the road is dark, when hope feels distant, when it seems like the world is against you. Endurance turns struggle into strength, pressure into power, and delay into preparation. I know some of you are tired. I know some of you are weary from the battles, the setbacks, the disappointments, and the delays. I know some of you have been working, and praying for months, maybe even years, without seeing results. But let me remind you, your breakthrough is not determined by how quickly it comes. Your breakthrough is determined by your ability to endure. If you quit now, if you give up in the middle of the storm, you will miss the moment that could change your life forever. Endurance builds character. Endurance builds resilience. Endurance builds faith. When you endure, you discover strength you never knew you had. You learn to trust yourself, trust the process, trust the timing of your life. You learn that obstacles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones. You learn that failure is not final. It is formative. You learn that every trial, every setback, every delay is shaping you into the person who is ready for the breakthrough that is coming. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined by fire. Steel is strengthened through heat, and your breakthrough is being prepared in the furnace of endurance. Every challenge you face, every struggle you overcome, every difficult season you survive is equipping you with the power, the wisdom, and the character you need to handle the greatness that awaits you. Endurance is the process, breakthrough is the result. Too many people give up too soon. They stop before the miracle. They quit before the victory. They surrender before the reward. But the very thing that separates those who succeed from those who fail is endurance. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is not talent alone, not luck alone, not opportunity alone. It is the ability to endure when everything in you wants to quit. It is the refusal to let temporary setbacks define your life. It is the determination to keep moving forward, even when the journey is long and the weight is heavy. Endurance also requires faith. You have to believe that your breakthrough is coming even when it is delayed. You have to trust that your hard work will pay off, even when results are not immediate. You have to hold on to hope when circumstances seem impossible. Faith and endurance go hand in hand. Gives you the vision. Endurance gives you the strength to reach it. Together, they are unstoppable. Some of you are waiting for a sign, a confirmation, a clear path. I want you to understand the sign is your endurance. The confirmation is your persistence. The path becomes clear as you continue to walk, step by step, refusing to quit, refusing to turn back, refusing to settle. Breakthrough requires endurance because endurance proves that you are ready. Endurance proves that you are serious. Endurance proves that you are capable of handling the success that awaits you. I will endure. I will persevere. Will refuse to quit. I will rise above setbacks, overcome obstacles, and move forward despite every challenge. My breakthrough is coming. I will meet it prepared, strong, and unwavering because I refuse to give up. Endurance is my weapon, persistence is my strategy, and faith is my guide. I will keep going until I reach the victory that is waiting for me. Every struggle is temporary, but the strength you gain from endurance lasts a lifetime. Every delay is not defeat, it is preparation. Every setback is not the end. It is the setup for your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is not defined by speed. It is defined by endurance. The longer you endure, the stronger you become, and the more glorious your victory will be. So today, I want you to rise, stand tall, keep moving forward, face every obstacle with courage. Embrace every challenge as a teacher. Allow every difficulty to strengthen your spirit. Breakthrough requires endurance, and you are capable of enduring every trial, overcoming every challenge. Stepping into the life you were created to live. Your breakthrough is coming. Keep enduring. Keep believing. Keep fighting. And when it arrives, enough, you will realize that every moment of struggle was not wasted. It was the very thing that prepared you to fully embrace the victory that is yours. Your life demands a declaration of determination. You cannot drift through life hoping for success. You cannot wait for circumstances to align perfectly. You cannot rely on luck alone to achieve greatness, to fulfill your purpose, to step into the destiny that has been prepared for you. You must make a declaration, a bold, unshakable, unwavering declaration that you will not quit, you will not compromise, you will not settle for anything less than what you are called to accomplish. Determination is the fire in your spirit that refuses to die. It is the force that keeps you moving when the road is hard, the journey is long, and the obstacles seem insurmountable. Determination is the unwavering commitment to your vision, your purpose, and your goals, regardless of the challenges that arise. When you make a declaration of determination, you are sending a message to the universe, to your circumstances, and most importantly, to yourself. I will not be stopped. I will not be delayed. I will not be defeated. Too many people allow temporary setbacks to define them. Too many people let fear, doubt, uncertainty dictate their destiny. Too many people give up when the journey gets tough. But a declaration of determination says, I will rise. I will fight. I will endure. I will prevail. It says that you are committed to your purpose and unwilling to allow anything to steal your vision, your dreams, or your destiny. Think about the people who have achieved greatness in life. Every success story, every triumph, every historic achievement began with a declaration of determination. They decided against all odds that they would not quit. They decided in the midst of obstacles that they would persevere. They decided in the face of doubt and fear that they would keep moving forward. Determination is what separates those who succeed from those who fail, those who thrive from those who survive, those who leave a legacy from those who fade into obscurity. Determination is more than willpower. Determination is more than desire. Determination is a disciplined, consistent, and relentless commitment to your vision, even when the journey is difficult. It is the ability to keep going when others give up, to keep striving when others stop, and to keep believing when others doubt. Determination is the engine that drives action, the fuel that sustains effort, and the anchor that holds you steady when life tries to pull you off course. I know some of you are facing challenges right now. I know some of you have encountered setbacks, failures, and disappointments. No, some of you are weary from the struggle, tired from the fight, and tempted to give up. But let me remind you, every great achievement requires determination. Every victory demands endurance. Every dream comes with a cost. Cost is the commitment to keep moving forward no matter what. Making a declaration of determination is not a one-time act. It is a daily choice. Every morning you choose whether you will let obstacles defeat you or whether you will rise above them. Every moment you decide whether you will let fear control you or whether you will take bold action. Every step you determine whether you will give up or whether you will press forward toward your goals. Determination is a habit, a mindset, and a lifestyle. When you make the declaration that you will never quit, it becomes a guiding principle that shapes every decision, every action, every moment of your life. Determination is also contagious. When you declare that you will not give up, others are inspired to do the same. Your courage encourages, your persistence motivates, and your resilience empowers those around you. Declaration of determination does not only impact your life, it changes the environment around you. It creates momentum, sparks inspiration, ignites hope in others who may be struggling or wavering. Some of you are waiting for permission, validation, or encouragement from others to keep going. Tell you this, your declaration of determination does not require anyone's approval. Your commitment does not depend on the support of others. Your resolve is personal, powerful, and sufficient. When you decide to move forward with determination, you no longer wait for circumstances to be perfect, people to agree, or doors to open. You take control of your destiny. You declare to the world that nothing will stop you from achieving what you were created to accomplish. A declaration of determination also demands focus. You cannot be determined and distracted at the same time. You cannot make progress toward your goals if your mind, your energy, and your actions are scattered. Determination requires clarity, purpose, and unwavering commitment to what matters most. It requires discipline, sacrifice, willingness to do what others will not do, to go where others will not go, and to persevere when others quit. I am determined. I will not quit. I will not compromise. I will not settle. I will rise above every challenge, overcome every obstacle, pursue my goals with relentless focus and unwavering commitment. My purpose is too important to be derailed. My dreams are too powerful to be delayed. Keep moving forward. I will keep striving. I will keep fighting. And I will achieve the victory that is destined for me. Determination is the key that unlocks doors, the bridge that spans obstacles, and the force that transforms dreams into reality. Your circumstances may try to stop you. Your fears may try to hold you back. Your past may try to define you. But a declaration of determination says, I will rise above all of that. I will endure. I will persist. I will achieve. So today I want you to stand tall, raise your voice, and make your own declaration of determination. Commit to your vision. Commit to your purpose. Commit to your goals. Commit to yourself. Declare that you will not quit. You will not falter. You will not be defeated, and you will not be delayed. Let this declaration shape your actions, your decisions, and your mindset. Let it guide you through challenges, motivate you through setbacks, and inspire you through every struggle. Your life, your destiny, and your dreams demand it. Your calling, your purpose, and your future require it. Make your declaration of determination today, and let it be the fire that propels you toward the greatness that is waiting for you.